stop clapping right away because I haven't even been funny yet, and we don't know what's going to happen. This might be terrible for an hour. That's going to suck real bad. I say stop because I know what it's like to applaud someone or give accolades or something and then regret it. I ran into my bar buddy at the bar. That's where you run into bar buddies. And he was stoked. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Like, oh, my son just graduated. I'm like, oh, that's a big deal, man. Congratulations. He's like, yeah, man, I'm really stoked. I'm like, let me buy you a beer. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, oh, so what, high school or college? He goes, oh, no, 5th grade. I'm like, fuck you. I'm drinking this beer myself. 5th grade. Man, I'm partying a present for 5th grade. You know what I got for graduating 5th grade? Not getting granted all summer for failing 5th grade. I asked my dad for a present. I'm like, you have a present? Yeah, you can have a present. Here's $5. You can have it after you mow the lawn. That's not a present, that's a job. And that's my gift to you, the gift of reality. Having a good year. I'm going to be keeping up my New Year's resolution, which was to try to not get into so many pointless Facebook arguments. And they are pointless, you know? Like, you never change anyone's mind. It's like finding a unicorn. Doesn't exist. Doesn't happen. And you hardly ever win one. You know how you know when you win? The person you're debating with or arguing with deletes all their comments. You know? Yeah, you better delete that garbage. Yeah, that's right. You better delete that. That's only happened like 4 times in my life. Never happens. I came up with the resolution last December when a friend's mom posted a meme about how the cutting down and putting up of a Christmas tree represents the death and resurrection of Christ. And I was like, no it doesn't. No, that started as a pagan religion when you cut down and put up a tree inside your house to mask the odor of the blood orgy that happened in celebration of the winter solstice. Which is why to this day we still have air fresheners in the shapes of trees. Now I just made most of that up. But it makes way more sense than what she posted, and I didn't write any of it. Because I am growing as a person. I see so much dumb shit on Facebook, man. We got 1 million people gonna storm Area 51. Okay. Good luck with that. Not only is it a heavily guarded military base, but if you've ever made a Facebook invite, you know 90% of those people are not showing up. It's gonna be like 50 dudes that all have to be home by 8 because their moms drove them there. And then what? Let's say you get in. What's gonna happen? You're gonna find the aliens? I got news for you, man. There's no aliens there. I know we don't have aliens. You know how I know that? Because Trump is president. If we have evidence of aliens, he's not keeping that secret, man. That's a day 1 tweet, y'all. Change of plan. Aliens are real. We're gonna build a space ball and Mars is gonna pay for it. Hashtag spaceball. I see so much dumb shit. I had a friend post to me and said, why do we need coal to light up a house when a smile can light up the entire world? Shut up! Shut your dumb, hippie mouth! Doesn't even make any sense. That smile can light up the world. Whose? Yours? Your smile can't light up a hamster cage. I know you. You're missing 3 teeth because you refuse to use toothpaste with fluoride in it. Well, fluoride calcifies the pineal gland. If you calcify the pineal gland, then you can't open up your crown chakra. Okay, well, at least I can bite into an apple. You gotta pick and choose, man. You want your pineal gland open, or you want to be able to smile and not scare children? You pick. I don't know. So much dumb stuff, man. I got like at least 10 to 15% of my friends on Facebook who think that vaccines cause autism. That's fine. Man, if vaccines cause autism, I am getting ripped off. Because I had gotten the flu vaccine I don't know how many years in a row, and I still can't count cards. That's ridiculous. I want some autism! I want to go and walk in and pull a Rain Man on a casino. I want to walk in like, walk number 5, lobster at 6. Let's go! Big Daddy Autism is due money for a car. I'm an excellent driver. I'm a cutting edge comedian. That's a reference from 30 years ago. You get that? Yeah! Cutting edge. Dog shit. Oh man, so many dumb things. People are just like starved for attention, just starved to seem smart on Facebook. I've seen this shared numerous times, and it changes every time. And some stories like, oh yeah, liking cats is a sign of intelligence, or swearing is a sign of intelligence. You know what's not a sign of intelligence? Sharing those stories. Just some story that catered to your ego you can click on, be like, yeah, I like cat, share. Everybody knows I like cats, so now I'm smart. Oh, you drinking beer is a sign of intelligence. No, it's not. It's a sign of not having any abs. It's a sign of probably need to lose 15 pounds. Now drinking Golden Road over Bud Light, that's a sign of intelligence. Yeah. No, that is pandering. Don't fall for it. If they're the same company, it doesn't fucking matter, okay? I like when people say, well, Bud Light tastes like piss. How do you know? Drink piss, man? I don't drink piss. That's what Facebook's good for, is that people just broadcast how dumb they are every day. Because back in the day, you kind of had to guess, you know? Like, oh yeah, my buddy Steve, he's cool. And now you log into Steve's Facebook like, oh, he thinks the earth is flat. That guy's dumb. Oh, Steve just shared me about how the Clintons are running a sex dungeon out of the basement of a pizza place. Ooh, really dumb, man. That's what. Like now, like people, like you don't see it broadcasted very much anymore, but when you do, it's great. Like when I go walking the dogs, I walk past this house that has signs on the lawn that say, no poop zone. Sweet. Hey, genius. My dog can't read. He has crapped in the bed numerous times. The entire world is his poop zone. What are you gonna do? Like, hey, can't he read the sign? Oh yeah, he can, but I can't, which is I'm gonna go after him. I don't know. Shitting him on. Things, man. I recently felt dumb in the weirdest way. Like I didn't even see it coming. Like all I did was order a pizza. And then I ordered a pizza, like, hey, you want cheesy bread with that? I'm like, yeah. And then I hung up like, wait a second. That's what pizza is. I just got tricked into ordering a pizza, and then a worse pizza. How dumb am I? That's how much I like cheese and bread, I guess. It's like, you can just call it worse pizza and I still buy it, you know what I mean? Can I get a pizza? Yeah, you want a worse pizza with that? Yeah. You know it doesn't come with toppings, right? I know. Yeah, but it comes with a dipping sauce. You want ranch or marinara? Both. I like to mix them because I'm fancy. You want worse pizza? Ooh, what's worse pizza? It's bread, just straight bread. No, I'm good. But we tie it in a knot. Yeah, I want that too, yeah. Worse pizza. So dumb. I try to keep learning. I try to keep reading and learning every day. Like recently I learned something pretty fascinating. There's a brilliant physicist by the name of Lawrence Krauss who has described how nothing is faster than the speed of light, except for space itself. Since the beginning of time, space has been going faster than the speed of light, which means there are stars on the outer edges of the universe that we'll never see because their light will never reach us. And that is awesome to think about. And very exciting, because finally now, there's an accurate way to describe the size of my dick. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for coming, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. You have no idea how excited I am to never tell that joke again. As It's like it's so smart and so dumb at the same time. It's like the yin and yang of dick jokes, you guys. It's pretty good. Dick jokes. Anyone else excited for the upcoming NFL season? Anyone else excited to not be able to live your life for the next 5 months on the weekends? That's fun. No, man, I can't go out and hike the Grand Canyon in a couple weeks. I gotta stay home and root for men who don't even know my name. I can have a life-changing experience. If I miss a game, am I even a fan? I can't miss a game. I gotta burn my jersey, man. I do think I take it too seriously. There's been times when my girlfriend's like, hey, you wanna go to Palm Springs? I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let me just check the bye week. I don't answer that. My team is the Seahawks. I like that team for, thank you, I like that team for numerous reasons. One being, that's just a made-up bird. Like, it doesn't even exist, you know? Like, I don't think any sports team should be named after a group of people, because if you hate that team, you can't express that hate without sounding like a racist asshole, you know? Like, there's some guy out there who's like, man, fuck the Indians. And it has nothing to do with Native Americans. It's just some guy who hates Cleveland, you know? And probably has been kicked out of a casino. You know, they think that in Pachanga, dude. Just shh. Don't say that, man. I think maybe we should change the names to something like more PC to raise awareness, you know, like the Free Range Denver Broncos, the Don't Feed the Chicago Bears, the Miami Dolphins Save Tuna, and of course the Safety First Oakland Raiders. That poor guy was in a terrible accident, lost an eye, should have been wearing goggles, now he has the eye patch and no depth perception. No wonder why they can't win a game, you know? Hey, go long! You know I can, I got the patch! Go long. I'm 42 years old. When was the last time someone told you to go long? Hey, go long! If someone told me to go long, I told them to go fuck themselves. Y'all go long, I'll go home is where I'll go. I'm at the age now, if I go running, I can actually hear my Achilles say, like, you get fancy and I will fuck up your year. Don't even try to make that cut. Don't even try. Okay. Sorry, Achilles. Since when did everything become working out? Has anyone else gotten winded while taking a shit? I gotta take a breather from that now. Hey man, you work out today? Kinda. I worked up a sweat. I'll tell you this much, I've gone on walks that were easier. Other than that, everything I do now involves a moan. I moan when I get out of bed, I moan when I get into bed. If someone had told me 20 years ago I'd be more than that much in bed, I would have thought, dude, I'm a pimp. No! Gimp! Gonna hit you, my giddy up! Oh! That's a freaky noise. Oh! That's what I think ghosts are. Or there's the spirits of people who drop their keys, you know, like, oh! I'm watching the ghost shows. They say a ghost is a spirit with unfinished business. And if that's true, we're all gonna become ghosts. Because no matter when I die, I'm gonna at least have an unpaid cable bill. At least, man. You call up to pay, they charge you a service fee. But if you wait long enough for them to call you, it's free. Yeah. Watch, these ghost shows are great. All these couples on there like, yeah, we wonder why the house is so cheap. Turns out it's because it was haunted. Oh, well, you should be so lucky. The way the housing market is now, I'm gonna need 4 ghosts and a double murder before I even get close to escrow. You kidding me? If you gave me a house in Los Angeles for $250K, I would put up with all the ghost shit. Hey, how come this house is so cheap? Occasionally the lights flicker. Who gives a shit? We just pretend it's a terrible rave. I don't care. It's worth it. The way things are now, I gotta be like, hey, does this house have any skeletons in the closets? Well, it's fumigated for termites. No. I need skeletons in closets. I need bodies in floorboards. I need this to be built on an Indian burial ground and have blood that drips from the walls that says, "Get out!" before I can afford this house. That's why I laugh so hard at that old cliche dare, you know? Like, we bet you $1,000 you can't just spend one night in this haunted house. Yeah, I bet you can't either. Because I'm not leaving. You can't drag me away. I live here now. Keep your damn money. Have you seen the backyard? It looks like a great place to raise a family. Hey, Jake Jr., stop digging. Let's keep the dead, okay? Come on now. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in demons. I believe a demon is an ancient idea to help us feel better about the scarier thing, which is the inherent evil in all men. And I think we know that to be true on some level because we say so all the time. You know? Like, oh yeah, too bad about Daryl. Couldn't control his demons. Yeah, they're his. It was inside him the whole time. He had that inside him the whole time. And we all have that. I got a demon in me that whenever I see a cop, it's like, hey man, touch his gun. What the fuck? Where did that come from? And I've lost that battle before. Seriously. It wasn't with a cop, but it was the same demon. I was on a hike. He was like, hey man, touch that rattlesnake's tail. And I don't know if you guys like watch nature shows or anything, but rattlesnakes fucking hate that. Are not fans having their tails touched. Like, think about the thing you hate the worst, right? Hate the most. Like, I hate going to Costco. I hate it. Especially on a Sunday when it's busy. Oh, boy, I'm a nightmare. Rattlesnakes hate having their tails touched way more. Dude almost killed me for it. I touched it, spun up, and looked at me like, try it again, motherfucker. I'm like, I'm good. I don't know this way, Mr. Rattlesnake. My demon almost got me killed. No, man. It'd be so much better if a demon was just some random malevolent being trying to get you. At least then it gets turned into a hit movie, you know? Like, hey man, remember that time you got possessed and your head started doing 360s and you climbed the wall and we filmed it and put it on YouTube and became millionaires? Remember that? It's so awesome to be able to afford houses with no ghosts in them. It's so great. It's so great. You should do that again. That was good for us. But no, that doesn't happen, man. It's inside us. You know, we all have our struggles. Every day we struggle. Every day I struggle to not burp and blow it in someone's face. That's a demon. A hilarious demon. And if I'm home alone with no one else but the dog, I'm burping in the dog's face, and he's gonna love it. He's gonna lick the air and gonna laugh my ass off. Awesome. Man. That is demon in me that like, maybe someone else has this too. There's this whispers like the darkest shit you've ever heard in your life. Anybody have that one? All right, this should go well.
I'd like to see it.
Like during the wildfires a year ago, you know, you see the coverage on the news, and it's devastating. This complete neighborhood is wiped out. Like, man, this is horrific. And you would drive up the 101, and after a while, you could smell it in the air. And you're like, oh man, this is terrible. But then a little voice like, yeah, man. But if they made it into a candle, you buy it. I'm like, I know, it smells pretty good, actually. What? Sorry, you lost everything you ever loved and owned. Makes for a great ambiance. It smells really good, I like it. That's the demon that's sending me to hell, everybody. That's the one. I got all sorts of fucked up ideas that makes me think about. I was thinking about this. How many babies do you think are in hell? I was thinking about this. By my calculation, hell should be about 5% baby. I've met some asshole babies. And really, if hell's a real place, it should be 100% asshole babies and then you. Because babies are the biggest assholes. You can't even say anything. You can't be like, hey, can someone shut that asshole up? Like, how dare you? That's just a baby. It's the miracle of life. Okay, well, the miracle of life is making me hate my own, so maybe it's not such a miracle. You know what a miracle of life is? Lizards regrow their tails. You just forgot to pull out. You know what impressed me? Regrow an arm, motherfucker. I'm asking this for a reason, because there's a fascinating belief in some Protestant religions called the age of accountability, which says that babies can't go to hell, which is good. There should be a rule that says that. That's not really in the Bible, so they made one up. And what it says is, you have to be old enough to deny Christ to go to hell, which would be hilarious if a baby could do that. Like, you're just holding a newborn baby, like, oh my God, he's so tiny. I can't, oh, look at how tiny his hands are, oh my God. And he's looked up at you like, God is dead, can I have some titty? Like, oh my God, you hear that, baby? He asked for my titty. I gotta stop drinking IPAs, oh my God. That's, but they can't. You have to be old enough to deny Christ to go to hell. And if that's what you believe, my question is, why would you ever tell anyone about Christ? Just keep your mouth shut and we all get to go to heaven! Loophole! Hey! Like, if I had a secret, I'm like, hey man, I got a secret, but if I tell you, you might burn for eternity. I'm good on that secret. You keep that secret. Wait. What happens if you don't tell me? You go to heaven. Yeah, don't tell me. Just, let's go this way. You go that way. That's why I laugh so hard about that story about that missionary who went to that forbidden island and the natives killed him on sight, shot him with arrows. Good! You should have to risk your life to risk someone's afterlife. Those natives killed him like they actually believed in the age of accountability. Like, he landed like, oh shit! Get him! Hurry before he gets within earshot! If we hear the call of the white devil, we're doomed! What you gotta tell me? Well, because I'm God's messenger. Really? You don't return texts half the time. It takes you an hour to reply with, sounds good. If he's using you as his messenger, he must be using LinkedIn as an email because he sucks at communication. The hubris you had to have to think you are God's messenger. I got rolled up on by two 16-year-old kids on 10 speeds. Talking to me about, excuse me, sir, you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? I was like, excuse me, you ever seen a vagina? No? Well then, how about you don't talk to me about God until you've seen heaven? How about that? Until you've seen a vagina, or have eaten 5 grams of mushrooms, we got nothing to talk about, man! You're not God's messenger. You're just some nerd with nothing else better to do on Sunday. Now fuck off! I am busy rooting for grown men who don't know my name. There you go now. My girlfriend and I are on the same page on most of the stuff, although she does believe in ghosts, which makes it a lot easier to mess with her. It's the best, man. There's been times, literally, like where the cable goes out. She freaks. Well, what do you think happened? I don't know. What, do you think it was a ghost? Yeah. Yeah, it was a cable ghost. That's what happens when you don't pay your cable bill. Did you pay the cable bill? No! Be safe driving tomorrow. Everybody! One thing she does that drives me a little insane is she'll ask me these hypothetical questions that aren't based in reality, you know? It'll be stuff like, babe, what would you do if I lost a leg? I don't know. Not take you jogging? Like, what are you... No, really, what would you do? Really, I wouldn't take you jogging. That'd just be mean. Be running in circles around you like, hey, keep up, hopscotch, come on. Come on, hippity hop, let's go. No, I want a real answer. No, she does not want a real answer. What she wants is some made up, over the top, romantic notion that somehow in her mind proves my love to her. Know what she wants is what she wants. Oh, what would I do if you lost a leg? I'll tell you what I'd do. I would cut off my own leg. And so that way when we held each other, we'd be perfectly balanced. That's so romantic, I know. And when we walk, we'd hold hands, and then you would hop, and then I would hop. And you would hop, and then I would hop. On our way to prosthetics or us. That's so romantic, I know. I try to come up with the answers ahead of time, so she asked me, I could just give them off real quick and sing spontaneous, you know? Like, babe, what would you do if I died? Would you ever date anyone else? No. As a matter of fact, I would have you stuffed and put on the couch so we could cuddle and watch movies for all eternity. That's what I do. That's so romantic, I know. She does think I could be more romantic, which is funny, because the same woman who will stop me in the middle of sex to make sure my fingernails are clean. It's super hot! Hey, wire up, light a candle. Okay, yeah, I'll light a candle. It's called Devastating Wildfire, hang on. The name is problematic, but it smells amazing. Trust me on this. So good. One thing I did she was not stoked about is I got a gun. A normal gun. A revolver, normal gun. She was not stoked about it. So I was like, well, how else am I gonna take care of the ghosts? So you get that gun. You get all the guns. That's what I don't get. I don't get the people who need all the guns. They're guns, not Pokemon. What are you all the guns for, you know? I try to understand, like, dude, if you get like a bunch of assault rifles, that's fucking weird, man. You're weird. That's weird. And I try to understand, like, I know, okay, we're all into our weird things, you know? Like, my weird thing is playing Magic the Gathering. You know, it's a nerd card game. In a way, I play way more than I should. But my weird thing doesn't kill anyone. The only thing it kills is my ability to get laid. Like, I am not turning on my girlfriend when I talk about Magic the Gathering cards, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this card right here is called Room Flare Trap. You can cast it for 1 red at instant speed. If the player's drawn 3 or more cards this turn, this damage equal to the number of cards in the hand right to the face. It's a pretty good card. Oh, stop it, you're turning me on. Oh, really? Okay. This card right here is called Unreal Dreams. It's an enchantment for 3 black mana. Every time an opponent draws a card, it does 1 damage to the face. It's a pretty good card. Oh, take me now, Jacob. Okay, I will. This card right here is called Assassin's Trophy. It's an instant for 1 black and 1 green mana. Destroys target permanent. Hits anything on the battlefield. Pretty sick card. I think I just came. That doesn't happen. It's the only thing it kills. So why do you need all the guns for, man? Well, because if America ever becomes a police state, then I'll be ready. Which I think is kind of funny because those are the same people that when there's a mass shooting advocate for armed guards outside of every school, or every movie theater, or every concert, or everywhere you ever go. Which kind of starts to sound like a police state! How are you for and against the same thing, shithead? That's like if I got my pistol because of crackheads, which I did, and then as soon as I got it, I opened up my Airbnb or for a couch for crackheads, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, whatever, snowflake. It's out here. That's another thing I don't get. Like, how do liberals get stuck with snowflake for being easily offended when it's conservatives that lose their shit is Starbucks has the wrong cup at Christmas? How did that happen? Oh, you're a snowflake. Yeah, well, you're mad at Little Mermaid's black, so fuck you. I don't care that the Little Mermaid's black at all. But that's also because I don't care about the Little Mermaid. The question you gotta ask yourself is, would you care if they changed the race of your favorite fictional character?
Yes.
No.
Well, that was rhetorical, but thanks. And personally, I don't know, man. Like, if they made Spider-Man black, would I care? I don't know. I know I don't care they made his girlfriend black in the movie. And honestly, I wish she was a hot redhead like she was in the comics. Dude, Mary Jane in the comics? Especially was like in lingerie? It's like the origin story of my boner. Are you kidding me? Amazing Spider-Man number 300? First appearance of Venom? More like first appearance of my boner. But I don't care if they made her black in the movie, because in the movie, she's a high school chick. And I'm not attracted to high school chicks. So it might be a little bit racist, but I'm 0% pervert, so I think it's still I'm a good person. All right. Don't think I'm racist? Can't hate a whole race of people? That seems exhausting. I gotta go one at a time. And it goes Gene Simmons, Joel Osteen, and that one guy who takes an extra second before we stop. You fucking go, man! Move it! Oh, man. I had a guy, of course it's a guy, who told me that the word chick was offensive to women. And I had no idea. Mainly because I've never called a woman a chick to her face. Like, this is weird. Hey, chick! Like, what are you, reptilian? Who the fuck talks like that? You'd be like, oh yeah, that blonde chick over there, you see the chick? Oh yeah, that chick. I had no idea. It was offensive to women. And that's fine, you know. If you told me you didn't want to be called that, I'm going to call you that. Because obviously you're a bitch. That's ridiculous! It's the most benign bullshit, come on. Social justice warriors don't like that joke. Which is fine, because I don't like social justice warriors. If you're unfamiliar, those are people who created safe spaces and like guys who say they're feminists, but mainly because they're trying to get laid, you know? They can't take a joke or a punch, but they really know why you're a bigot, and they will do it in all caps. See, they used to be called pussies, but that's not very PC. So they're called social justice warriors, which is hilarious, because their armor sucks. It's because in like plus 50 bitch ability, like, fucking, it was an RPG, be the only warrior who gets ass kicked by a paladin, I'm telling you right now. Good. It's gonna get worse. Buckle up. There's nothing that social justice warriors hate more than cultural appropriation. And that's when you take someone else's culture, you steal it, you put it in your pocket, you take it home, and then you make it dance, or I don't know what you do with it. Like, there was this couple women up in Portland a while back, had a burrito truck, and everything was going great until the social justice warriors found out that those women were white. And I was like, nuh-uh, not in my town. We ain't gonna have any cultural appropriation in my town. Which is weird. I thought making burritos was called cooking. It's not, I was wrong. And they told me how I was wrong. And they did it in all caps. It was terrible. So they descended on these poor women and harassed them and sent them death threats until he closed up their truck. And I don't blame him, man. Because hell had no fury like a woman scorned or a social justice warrior triggered. And what I don't like about it, and what's dangerous, is what that is intolerance disguised as tolerance. You know? I don't want you to stop cultural appropriation. I want more of it. Because what is America if not a melting pot? We take the best out of every culture and weave it into the fabric of society until it becomes something uniquely American. I think that's our greatest strength. I don't want you to stop cultural appropriation. I want more. I want a Hindu guy to come over here, open up a burger place called the Sacred Cow, and create the curry burger so I can mouth that shit. Mouth that to the face. I want to see a Chinese guy in a Navajo print shirt on stage rapping. I don't want someone to culturally appropriate the fuck out of my burrito. I want you to take a flour tortilla, full of mac and cheese and baby back ribs, roll it up, and then stick a flag in it. Spoiler alert, somebody already did that. These two Mexican guys in Long Beach who give a shit about cultural appropriation. Because America is badass. It's not cultural appropriation, it's cultural appreciation. There's a difference, man. Some people don't see that. I just don't like it, man. They're bullies to me. All they are bullies. Really, you're feminists? Why are you picking on two women? You care about cultural appropriation? Go protest at Taco Bell. The things they've done to Mexican food and my asshole are unforgivable, man. I don't know. Maybe that story's just fake news. I don't know. I didn't check it. I think I got it right, but I don't know. It's good for the bit. Use it. Fake news. That's another thing I don't get. Like how Trump got fake news to stick. Like how did newspapers, the most basic, middle of the road, straight factual information source, get labeled fake news by the biggest supplier of it? Mr. Obama wasn't born here. Climate change is a Chinese hoax. This hair is real. That guy. Trump once said Ted Cruz's dad killed Kennedy. That's insane. That's right up there with aliens took a shit in my lawn. And they did, which is why we need to build a space wall, everybody. Build a space wall. My no space group signs are not working. Build it. The space wall. That's right, I took a look at the notes. Oh, Jake. He's just trying to make America great again. Come on. Unemployment's at an all-time low. Yeah, well, people working multiple jobs at all-time high. If I can do the math, man. I think there's better ways of making America great again than building a wall. Like, why don't you start by building more restaurants that serve hush puppies? I don't even know where the nearest Long John Silver's is, man. That's ridiculous. Speaking of puppies, how about bringing back the guy that would give out free puppies every other weekend outside your local grocery store? I haven't seen that guy in like 30 years. That's a sign of a healthy economy. Fuck the stock market. Where's the free puppy index at? Aren't you on the news tomorrow? Like, Dow Jones plummeted to 20,000 points. But free puppies at an all-time high. Like, well, then we're good. If people have enough money, they want dogs for free. We're good. We're fine. So silly, man. I do have to give Trump credit. He did one good thing. He made it a lot easier to spot racists. He gave them hats and everything. It's fucking awesome. And to be honest, not everybody who wears that hat is racist. But I'll bet on it. It's kind of like saying not everybody who has dreadlocks likes reggae, but I got 5 on that. Every time, man. Every time. So silly. I know they're not racist because I've talked to them. I went on this fishing trip and I talked to a guy in a MAGA hat, and I think they just don't know. Like they live in their own bubble, they just don't know. You know, I was talking to this guy, and he hated socialism, hated it. But then said how he couldn't wait to go on Social Security. He couldn't wait. Gonna get my hip replaced. Oh, I can't wait. Talked about how he wanted to make America great again, as he drank a Corona. I am not kidding. I got the picture on my phone, man. I almost died of the irony. He was a walking contradiction. Or at least he would be if he could walk. Those people don't think they're racist, you know? Well, some of them might. Some of them kind of do. Those like Jews were not replaced as people. Those people think they're racist. I think they're proud of it. But most of them don't. You know, as a matter of fact, they think they're patriots. I think that's very ironic again because 52% of Republicans believe that Trump should be able to overturn any high court's decision. And that's what a king does. And Trump himself has said numerous times how great it would be if we had a president for life. And that's what a king is. And I'm pretty sure that's what the first patriots fought against when they founded this country. So if that doesn't cause you any concern, you gotta trade in that red hat for a red coat. Because you're the antithesis of a patriot. And the only time that's okay is when you're rooting against Tom Brady, because fuck that guy. Worse. All these people who think white privilege doesn't exist. I've heard of people who think white privilege, just the name, the word, the phrase, is racist. Like, white privilege isn't white power, that's racist. White privilege, that's a perk, man. Like, how many more times do you think you'd have been pulled over if you're black? If you say none, you are delusional, dude. I'm a white guy with a beard. If I was a Middle Eastern guy with a beard, how many more times would I have been pulled aside by TSA? Or I had some drunk ass who would be like, 9/11, motherfucker, as he chucked a beer at me. I'm a white guy with a beard. The worst I get is someone might think I'm in the Lumineers. Not even that bad, it's pretty good. I kind of like them. It's been a crazy time, man. It's been a time where we gotta start archiving tweets. We gotta start archiving tweets for the future Trump library for people who don't read so good and think 140 characters is a chapter. You know, where half the people are taking pictures of their food and the other half don't have any. Where banks are more well known for stealing your money than for saving it. Where half the people are retarded and the other half get mad at you for saying retarded. Where fucktard is more PC. Fuck, F-bomb, the mother of all curses, tard, is more acceptable than, well, you know. I don't want to say it a third time. If you say it a third time, one of them comes out of the mirror and tries to get you. Living in a time where everybody's looking for a reason to be offended, man. Work at a station, a radio station. Guy called a station one night, furious. It's like, yeah, I just want to complain about the racial slur that's heard on air. It's like, what? What? What did I miss? What are you talking about? What racial slur? It's like, yeah, redneck. That's a racial slur. What? That's right. I was like, what? I was shocked. I didn't know what to say. So I just called him a dumb honky and hung up. Shouldn't know.
Every day.
Everybody's just looking for a reason. They're all wound up because I want to relieve. It happened to me too. I almost got tricked into being offended. Yeah, it happened for a split second. Like when Trump first went to the UK and like didn't bow to the Queen or whatever, people lost their shit. Like, how, what a national disgrace! And for a second I was like, yeah! And I remembered, oh wait, I don't care about the Queen. I don't care that he didn't bow to a monarch. I care that he wants to be one. Keep your eye on the ball, everybody. Come on. So crazy. Do you know you can't say white trash on Facebook? Try it when you get home. They'll ban you for a day. It's hilarious. Yeah. You can't say white trash on Facebook. And that's problematic. Because what else am I supposed to call a dumpster full of Creed CDs? Come on, you guys. There's a dumpster full of Creed CDs and Mountain Dew bottles. That's some white fucking trash right there. Come on, try it. I don't know if I was white trash or not, so I took a DNA test. I wanted to find out. Let's get to the bottom of this. And actually, I didn't even take a DNA test. My sister took a DNA test, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we're the same amount of who gives a shit, so why not save $80, right? Like, let's do that. Turns out, we're 94% Irish. That seems like a lot. But that's what happens when your mom is half Irish and your dad is a potato. I always wondered why they call him a couch potato. Now I know he was a potato the whole time. I don't get that. I don't get how you get it like a percent. You know, I know you can tell me I'm more this than that. I can do that by looking at you. But how do you get a percent? Because if you tell me I'm 94%, you should be able to tell me what 100% Irish is. Well, what's 100% Irish? Just a drunk leprechaun with his shirt off at a Dropkick Murphys concert? Like, what is that? Like, some ginger, when he takes his shirt off, is brighter than the sun. Like, don't look at the source! Stop it! Too bright! And I know the reasons or the explanations, like, well, if you go back far enough, we can trace the genealogy to certain regions and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around that. Because the way I think is, okay, yeah, but if you go back far enough, you'll see that we all came from the same people, that we're all born out of the tribes of Africa, dancing upon this plane of prose and promise. And that's what all my DNA tests say. Not that I'm white, but that I'm woke. I wanted to say that you understand that God is just a binary, fractal, self-replicating algorithm, and the universe is a genetic matrix resulting from the existential tension caused by its desire for self-knowledge. Thus, we all exist as one eternal energy that is fragmented as infinite perceptions to experience something that we call life. And also, aioli is just flavored mayonnaise, dude. Stay woke! Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'll see you out in the ether.